A tree, the roots have to grow deep before it can grow tall. And that's just like you. We never seen a tree grow. Why? Because it grows in the dark and it blossoms in the light. Do you hear me? Hey guys, welcome to Is This Thing On? And today we're going to be talking about how prioritizing God will change your life. First things first, it's about being intentional. We serve an intentional God. Everything he do is intentional. Everything he created was intentional. Even down to the way that the sun rises in the morning or shines in the morning and the moon rises at night. So if he's intentional, we're supposed to be intentional. Because everything he is, you are or you're supposed to be. You are made in the image of God. He said, don't worry about what you're going to eat. Don't worry about what you're going to wear. He provides for the birds and they can't talk, pray, or plan. Yet they lack nothing. So let's get into how you can make your well never run dry when you actually walk with God. Matthew 6:33. Seek me first in the kingdom, and all my righteousness and everything you need will be added on to you. He didn't say might or maybe. He said will. So when you get up in the morning, no touching your phone, no scrolling. Prayer. First things first. Second thing is getting into your word. The Bible is literally a cheat code to life. And when you apply it to your life, you're going to see a complete difference. And you're going to see a shift in your mindset. Because the work he's doing inside of us is greater than anything he's going to do through us. And when he do it through us, it's not for us. It's for somebody else. If you see a tree with apples on it, it's not for the tree. It's for the person walking past. Do you hear me? So, the second thing I would say, it's about being a good steward. Hustle culture is the thing that's killing us. It's not about working hard. It's about working smarter. So if we're part of the living body of Christ, I have to take care of the body that God has given me. I'm showing him that I'm faithful over the little things. Anybody in the Bible that was faithful over the little things always got more. He said there's always a harvest, but few workers. What does that mean? He's always ready to give out a blessing, but it's not many people out here that's actually want to do the work, the inner work, for him, for his kingdom. How can God get the glory if you're not doing the work, but everybody always seeking the blessing, but not the blesser? Huh? That's backwards. But we changing that today, so here we go. But it's just about, I would say working out. I work out. And I feel like since I've been working out, I feel like it helps me. It helps me to gain structure. It helps me to take care of the body that God has given me. I started to cook. Oh, baby. One thing about your girl, if you know, I do not like cooking. But that was only God. Now that I cook, I feel better. All that eating out is bad for us. And if y'all seen the Epstein files, there's humans up in that stuff. But we ain't got to talk about it. But yes, seriously, and in the Bible talks about us eating spiritually living food. So the government and, the elites, they know that if we take in food that's like humans and stuff like that, it's lowering our vibration. Everything is energy. Energy is currency. For example, water sits in a bank. Energy is everywhere, just like water. So if water sits in a bank, our money sits in a what? A bank. Water flows. Money flows as well. You don't have to go and work all these hours at work. It's about actually bettering yourself, doing the work within. The same amount of time that you do when you put inside of a job, put that same time into yourself. Trust me, life will change for you dramatically. And also, it's just the third thing I would say is consistency. Because it's easy to do something one time or just a few times, but you don't get results from what you do every once in a while. You get results from what you do every single day, what you do consistently. Small steps daily leads us to big strides tomorrow. It's about becoming 1% better every day. Not once a week, not every 2 weeks. Let's show up and be consistent. Matthew 7:7. Keep on asking and you will receive what you're asking for. Keep on seeking and you will find. Keep on knocking and the door will be open to you. That scripture alone will show you to be consistent, persistent, and determined. Baby, don't give up. It's going to be days that's going to be hard. But guess what? The growth is in the hard days. Pressure pushes us into purpose. Like these things, you might feel like, oh, this is common stuff or this is small. But I tell you, these small things going to get you some big stuff later. Big blessings. Big accomplishments. Big opportunities. So, third thing is about being consistent. You should always have a routine. Like a routine truly gives your life structure. Because if you have no routine, how could you truly be consistent? You over here, you over there. He said plant your seeds in the morning and work all evening, for you don't know if it's going to come from one thing or the other. Have a routine and follow it every single day. Some days it's going to be harder than others. Some days it's going to be easy. But guess what? Emotions are fleeing. They change just like the day. Just like you change your clothes. So even when you don't feel like it, do it anyway. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is showing up. It's consistency. It's determination. You think I always want to wake up at 5 in the morning every day? Best believe I do not. But I have big dreams and goals that I want to accomplish and that I will accomplish because the desires of my heart, I did not place them there. This is my first time here. Just like it's your first time here. God placed them there. So meaning that they are obtainable. Mark 11:24, I tell you, you can pray for anything. And if you believe that you received it, it will be yours. But that leads me into my fourth point. It's not going to come up to your door. It's not going to happen for you overnight. You have to put the work in. Like, yes, you can do these things, but give God something to work with. People are always praying for more, for expansion, for you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So faith without works is dead, just as the body is dead without breath. Hello. If you want something, give God a pipeline so he can send a blessing. If you stand at a job and you're just asking God for more of this or whatever you want, only thing he can possibly bless you is with a raise. How can he send the blessings if you give him nothing to bless? He will do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can even ask or think. But how can he do that if you give him nothing to work with, nothing to expand, nothing to grow? So I'll say, take the leap of faith because the best things in life is on the other side of fear. You don't know if you don't try. And like I said, it's only so much God can do with your job. If you want to start a business, start it. Show up, post the content. Whatever you want to do, do it. Move through life with expectation, but do the inner work and work on yourself. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. And that leads me to my fifth and last point. Patience. And I had to learn this the hard way. God had to sit me down a lot of times. But you have to be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. You never seen a tree grow overnight. The roots have to, the roots have to grow deep before it can grow tall. And that's just like you. We never seen a tree grow. Why? Because it grows in the dark and it blossoms in the light. Do you hear me? That's what God doing for you. So you know that you're doing the right thing by just staying consistent, by continuing to show up and giving it all that you got, because you get out of life what you give it. So give it your all. In Galatians 6:9, do not get weary for doing what is right, for at the right time you will reap a harvest of blessing. It's already yours. It's already done. You knew it. We're on divine timing, God's timing, not your timing, not my timing. Whenever God sees fit. Like I said, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So meaning God gives it to you when he know that you are able, that you are the person that's meant. God gives it to you when you become the person that can hold the capacity of the prayer that you're asking for. God's not going to give you something if he knows it's just going to make you crumble. But he will take you through he will take you through a series of lessons and tests to grow you to become that person. You hear me? So, hopefully y'all got something out of that, because these points that I made really helped me and truly changed me. And I know that they can help anybody if you actually apply them to your life. Oh, also, I want to add being a good steward to your life, being intentional, being consistent, taking care of what God has given you. You're praying for a new place, but you don't keep your house clean. Okay? You praying for a new car, but you don't keep it clean. You don't take care of it. It need work right now, and you ain't trying to get it fixed because you don't want to spend the money. You show God that you could be a good steward over what you have, and trust me, He always gonna give you more. When you're doing a lot with a little, why would He not give you more? I love you. Subscribe to my channel if you like this. I'll be posting more consistently. Oh, and my name is Elijah. Nice to meet y'all. Bye.